Exclusive contract from Feilu Novel Network novel. Elves. God of humanity at the beginning, joined chat group Su by traveled through the world of urban elves and was blessed by the creator god Arzeus at birth, becoming a super divine beast with superpower combat attributes and the god of humanity. Fists don't fly, kicks chubby fish, gets bored with hammers and dreams in his free time, nicknamed Elf Little Overlord, specializes in fighting against all kinds of disobedience. Invincible, he was pulled into a strange chat group. Xiang. Su Bai, I want to subdue you. Go, Master Ball. Xiao Zhi. After living for so many years, it's the first time I know I'm Pokémon. Xingbao. Sorry, I'll flip through the trash can. Harry, Black. Avada gnaws on a big melon. Naruto, Black. Kiba, feel my pain. Flame Spirit G. Su Bai is responsible for indiscriminate killing, and I am responsible for Gaga. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. Smash Smash. Humans in the Elf World. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The cold and pitch-black universe. Two incredibly powerful figures erupted in an unparalleled battle in the depths of the universe. The terrifying aftermath of the battle annihilated everything around them. Meteorites, even asteroids, cannot withstand such terrifying aftershocks. Waveguide projectile, waveguide projectile, waveguide projectile. Primitive power, primitive power, primitive power. Drink and drink. Destroy the light. Big characters are explosive. Chow Meng, you lost again. A million-ton punch. A handsome figure appeared behind Chow Meng, with an unparalleled burst of light from his fist. He punched Chow Meng until he flew away and shattered several asteroids before stopping. This punch also determined the victory or defeat between them. You are not my opponent. The figure flew from a distance and landed in front of Chow Meng. Black pants and white shirt, the slender figure contains endless power, and beneath the short and fragmented hair, there are a pair of deep purple pupils. The majestic superpower unconsciously overflowed from him. Let the handsome face be filled with a kind of oppression from the depths of the soul. He is both human and divine. You won, Su Bai. Chow Meng lowered his head, clenched his fists, and reluctantly accepted his disastrous defeat once again. Both are super mythical beasts of the new generation. In any way, it is not as good as Su Bai. They sparred a total of 108 times, but Chow Meng never won a single one. This makes Chow Meng very frustrated. As the strongest super mythical beast of the new generation, why is Su Bai so much stronger than it? Super Dream doesn't understand. Perukia, could you please take me back? Thank you. Su Bai shouted towards the void, and then a crack appeared in front of him. Su Bai passed through the crack and returned to Earth. Looking at the azure planet beneath her feet, Su Bai's thoughts suddenly drifted away. This is Earth, not Earth either. To be precise, the Earth in front of us is an urban elf world, parallel to the Pokémon world, and one of the many parallel worlds created by the creator god Arzeus. 18 years ago, Su Bai passed away in a car accident. His soul was summoned by the creator god Arzeus and came to this world, where he was born. As soon as he was born, he received blessings from the creator god Arzeus. The blessing of the creator god allows Su Bai to return to the form of human origin and awaken the Pokémon attribute of human origin. Superpowers plus fighting. On this basis, it further sublimated and became the only human being to become a deity for millions of years, alongside many divine beasts as a first-level god. It is a supernatural beast that truly holds power. Possessing the terrifying power of destroying heaven and earth. His strength is too strong. Throughout history, countless forces have coveted him, and they all want to master this powerful force to dominate the earth. Even some extreme forces want to forcibly capture and brainwash Su Bai, making him their tool for conquering the world. However, they all failed. And they paid a very painful price. Their proud power and prestige are so ridiculous in the face of absolute power. Just like when you crush an ant, you never consider how much power it has in its nest. The power of ant nests cannot affect humanity. The power of the human world cannot influence the judgment of the gods. The forces that initially attacked Su Bai were thoroughly cleaned up by Su Bai from inside out. No matter what champion, king, or league leader you are. As long as you belong to this force, without exception, you will die. That day, blood flows into a river, and corpses are scattered everywhere. Su Bai defended his dignity as a deity with the heads of countless disobedience. Since then, no power has dared to take action against him again. At least, they dare not in public. Su Bai's figure, like a brilliant shooting star, landed in a small courtyard in the town. Mimi, Mimi, a brown little rabbit with only half of its fur walked out of the room and let out joyful cries towards Su Bai. Curled ears, it's Su Bai's mother's Pokémon, a rabbit Pokémon with a gentle personality and dislikes combat. However, she has a strong sense of vigilance. If her back is too tight, she will jump up and kick people in anger. However, Su Bai's mother is not a Pokémon trainer, just an ordinary housewife. Rolling Ear is a wandering Pokémon, which she later picked up and kept as a pet. Rolling Ear itself is not a Pokémon who likes to fight, so over the years, it has not evolved into a long-eared rabbit. Where's my mom? Su Bai slowly fell down and reached out to touch her curly-eared head. Mimi Mimi, oh, I went back to my parents' house, and my dad also went with me. Okay then. How many days will we go? 3 days, M. The blessing of the Creator God enables Su Bai to have the ability to communicate with Pokémon without obstacles. 3 days is enough. It's also good to order takeout for a change of taste. Su Bai patted his rolled-up head and then returned to his room, lying leisurely on the sofa, just as he was about to turn on his phone and watch short videos. A warning sound sounded in my mind. Green Health Chat Group invites you to join the group chat. Green Health. What a mess of names. How could there be an ominous feeling? Su Bai frowned. D, the god of humanity, joined the group chat. Chapter 2. Green Health. This group is not right, new. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Green Health Chat Group. D, the god of humanity, joined the group chat. Weak, helpless, and pitiful Spark Lady. Flame Spirit Lady. Yo yo yo, here's a newcomer. Welcome the big shot to join the group chat. Welcome the fourth descendant. Ing. The title of newcomer is a bit impressive, isn't it really a super big shot? Surprise Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. It should be that when we joined the group, we didn't have the title of being so awesome. Touching the head, weak, helpless and pitiful Spark Lady. Flame Spirit Lady. Wow, please be familiar with me, big shot. Kowtow, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Flame Spirit G, you lack integrity. You are the oldest in the group, can you be a bit mature as an adult? Rolling Eyes, weak, helpless, and pitiful Fire Fighting G. Flame Spirit G. What words, what does it mean? The oldest one in the group is me. You're riding a horse. Even though the oldest one is Ing, she doesn't even know how old she is. Rolling Eyes, age. Luan age, who in this group can have Ying's age? Ing is an ancient existence that descended from beyond the sky, a traveler of the world, and can sleep for 500 years with just one sleep. I am only 18 years old. How can he be compared to Ing? Fourth adventurer. Ing. Wow, that's too much. It's too much. I don't have tens of thousands of years. You're slandering me. Fluttering cold, weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. When you sleep for hundreds of years, do you say this is true? Nose picking the fourth descendant. Ing. Cough. The fourth descendant. Ing. I was sealed. Cough, weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Seal counts. Insert waste the fourth descendant. Ing. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. The future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. Speechless. Corpse, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. By the way, Ash, the newcomer seems to belong to your world. Stupid, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. I took a look at the personal panel of the newcomer, and he is really a level 1 god from the Pokémon world. He is a legendary super divine beast, a sleeping trough, and a real big shot. Kneel down future Pokémon Master. Ash. Shocked the future Pokémon Master. Ash. Non-human. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. No, it's impossible for non-humans to be called the god of humanity. Scratching head, the future Pokémon Master. Ash. Can humans also become gods? Scratching head, Xiao Zhi scratched his head, but there was no such information in his head. After all, he had never heard of humans becoming gods. But the personal information of the chat group is genuine and cannot be modified by the group members themselves. Is this newcomer really from his world? Xiao Zhi feels that the CPU is about to burn down. Forget it, he's not a scholar, why does he care about these things? Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. With so much to say, why doesn't there be a picture? Nose picking strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. The picture. Nose picking future Pokémon Master. Ash. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Joe, you won't go see it yourself. Rolling eyes, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. I'm lazy. Nose picking Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Wow, you guys can speak so eloquently about laziness. It's really you. Silent, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Don't you have any shame? Silent, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Shame. Why should I be ashamed? Shocked, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Hey Naruto, have you exhausted your brain by practicing the 8 gates? I am the future Black Demon King, the mighty Black Demon King, the existence of evil in the magical world. Will I feel ashamed? Will you feel embarrassed? Silent, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Are you really stupid? Accusation, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Your sister really seems to have stuffed your head into her buttocks. Angry, Naruto hates people saying he's stupid the most. Not at all. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. You can't beat me, you can't even take a bite out of me. Sneer, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Laugh to death, speak as if you could catch my foot, a fragile mage. What are you pretending to be? Sneer, strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Laugh to death, not to mention the boss, everyone is fragile, and you should also install fewer tanks. Sneer, whether it's ninjas or wizards, they are all hardcore professions. Whoever hits the opponent first is the winner. Weak, helpless, and pitiful flame spirit G. Stop making noise, don't scare my thighs away. The little woman is still waiting to hug her thighs. Whimpering, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Damn it, I really want to give you an Avada curse. Evil smile, weak, helpless, and pitiful fire fighting G. Flame spirit G. Come on, you little crispy skin really can't beat me. Spread hands, you really consider me Yanlingji as a mascot. Everyone sitting here, apart from Ing, this ancient monster, and the newcomer to the group, no one can really beat her. A group of little brats who haven't grown up yet, if they can't beat all of this, her martial arts skills over the years will be in vain. She might as well find a stone and hit it to death. The information in the group kept passing by Su Bai's eyes. This group doesn't seem to be quite right. Flame Spirit G, Harry Potter, Naruto Vortex, Ash, Ing. They are all characters from movies, anime, and games. He recognizes it all. However, isn't there something wrong with Harry Potter and Naruto in this group? What are the personalities of Harry Potter and Naruto in the original work? Su Bai had a question mark on her face. Chapter 3. Reverse the world. Human beings becoming gods. New. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Character. Naruto Vortex nickname. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex title. Fox of Destruction Age. 12 years old world. Naruto, Reverse World, character. Harry Potter nickname. Strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter title. Magic Disaster Age. 12 years old world. Harry Potter. Reverse world, reverse the world. Does it mean to reverse from the normal world? Su Bai is a bit confused. However, when he clicked on the world column, more detailed information about Naruto Vortex and Harry Potter appeared in his mind. In just a few seconds, he finished watching the first half of his life about Naruto Vortex and Harry Potter. Reverse the world, it should be called a blackened world. Naruto Vortex and Harry Potter both have completely opposite experiences to the original work. For example, Harry Potter. Harry Potter in the original work is the prophesied savior and the hero who defeated the Dark Lord. However, in the world of reversal, Harry Potter's fate is completely reversed. He is no longer the savior who defeated the Dark Lord as prophesied, but replaces him as the ultimate Dark Lord, a more evil existence. The prophesied Harry Potter is a disaster in the wizarding world, a true disaster of magic. The Ministry of Magic does not want any more evil existence than Voldemort in the future. Voldemort also did not want a new generation of Dark Lord to replace him in the future. So, a combination of black and white pursued the Harry Potter family. In the end, Harry Potter's parents died and he was saved, adopted, and taught black magic by the first Dark Lord Grindelwald. Unlike Harry Potter in the normal world. Harry Potter, who has turned the world around, has extremely high magical talents, especially in the field of black magic, which is unprecedented. Even the first Dark Lord and former peak wizard, Grindelwald, feel inferior. However, at the age of 12, Harry Potter mastered all of Grindelwald's dark magic and even created his own dark magic. What Harry Potter lacks now is the accumulation of magic. The situation of Naruto Vortex is similar. However, Naruto Vortex appears to be more blackened out. The origin of the reversed world Naruto is the same as the original work Naruto. Differently, the Vortex Naruto, who reversed the world, was not influenced by Azura's chakra consciousness. All the injustices encountered in childhood have blackened Naruto Vortex. In the end, the temptation of the 9 tails within the body completely blackened out, becoming the great villain who wanted to destroy the wood leaf. Naruto, who is only 12 years old now, has begun to try to control the power of the tailed beast, and has learned the complete version of the 8 gates Dunjia under the guidance of Maikai. When he fully masters the power of the tail beast and the 8th gate, it will be the day when he completely destroys the wooden leaves. Pure villain, Naruto Black. This group is a bit interesting. Subai opened the group member list, and there were not many people in this group. With him added, there were only 6 people in total. And there are no so-called immortal characters in the group. No group leader administrator has been set up. There are no points, no shopping malls, only simple chat functions, which appear very simple. Subai opens her character panel. Character. Subai nickname. God of Humanity title. God of Humanity age. 18 years old world. Pokémon, parallel cities. When Subai clicks on the world, the scene that emerges is exactly the same as the experience in his memory. Including his travels and receiving blessings from the creator god Arzeus. In terms of chat groups, it is indeed a bit outrageous. Surprisingly, even his experiences were fully explored. It seems that the rank of the chat group itself is higher than him, even higher than Arzeus. It's so outrageous. Green Health Chat Group. Future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. I'll go, you're really a god. How could humans become gods too? Stunned, the god of humanity. Subai. Why can't humans become gods? Calm future Pokémon Master. Ash. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. The big boss comes out. Welcome newcomers Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Welcome, the first thigh of this group. Applause, the 4th descendant. Ing. Weak, helpless, and pitiful Spark Lady. Flame Spirit Lady. In any case, Ing is also a thigh, okay. Crossed Waist Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. She is indeed a thigh, but she is disabled. When will she regain her original strength? Let's talk about her thigh. Shake your head. Is Ing the thigh? Obviously, it is. After all, Ying's strength is world-class. The definition of a descendant is that they come from outside the world and possess the power to rival a world. Only by meeting these 2 conditions can they be called a descendant. This is enough to demonstrate how strong Ying is. However, today's screens do not have the corresponding strength. Her power was sealed by the maintainers of the Divine Order while escaping from the continent of Tivit. Nowadays, there is not a single screen in terms of strength. At the moment, it cannot serve as a thigh they can rely on. 4th descendant. Ing. Wow, what you said is a bit hurtful. Uncomfortable Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. This is the truth. Spread hands, future Pokémon Master. Ash. Stop talking about that. I'm curious, why can humans become gods? Are humans also Pokémon? Curiosity weak, helpless, and pitiful Spark Lady. Flame Spirit Lady. Curious. Curiosity the god of humanity. Subai. Can't humans be Pokémon plain? Chapter 4 Xiao Zhi. Am I also a Pokémon? New. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The god of humanity. Subai. The creator god Arzeus created countless worlds with divine power. We were born in the world created by Arzeus, why can't we be Pokémon plain the god of humanity? Subai. We humans and other Pokémon are all creatures created directly or indirectly by Zeus. How can humans distinguish themselves from other Pokémon plain? Humans from other worlds may not be Pokémon. However, the humans in the world created by Arzeus must be Pokémon. This is stipulated by the rules of creation. Cannot be changed. Otherwise, why do you think Xiao Zhi can withstand Pikachu's multiple 100,000 volts? You really consider him Superman? In the world of Pokémon, everyone is a superhero. Before the emergence of the profession of trainer, Humans relied on their strong physique and powerful superpowers to survive in the wild. Even in today's modern society, humans have lost most of their power due to comfortable living. Even so, humans today can still engage in a physical battle with Pokémon. Those fighters, without wearing any weapons, engage in Pokémon training with bare hands and fight to the point of hitting the flesh. Setting aside the quirky trainers and trainers with superpowers in the fighting genre, there are countless cases of ordinary trainers being accidentally injured by their own Pokémon due to improper care for them. Head hammer, 100,000 volts, stinger, various injuries. Did those trainers die? No. As soon as the good wound medicine was sprayed, it immediately became lively and lively. Everyone is an indestructible Xiao. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. If humans are also Pokémon, why can't we master those powerful skills like Pokémon, Morning, the god of humanity? Bai. Are you sure you can't? Smile Future Pokémon Master. Ash. Stuck, the god of humanity. Bai. Superpowers, waveguides, and eternal powers. These are all abilities that humans can possess or master. The god of humanity. Bai. You yourself also have one of them. If Bai remembers correctly, Xiao Zhi has the power of a waveguide. All things have waveguides, and there are very few who can grasp the power of waveguides. This is a natural talent. An innate talent. Xiao Zhi happens to have this talent. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. What? Shocked Future Pokémon Master. Ash. What kind of magical power do I also possess? Shocked Xiao Zhi has never heard of any of the magical powers mentioned by Bai. What is superpower? Are those magicians on TV? What is the power of supergram? What is the force of a waveguide? I haven't even heard of it. On the contrary, there is a slight impression of the word Changpan for the power of Changpan. Changpan Forest is the most famous large forest in the Guangdu region, dwelling in a superabundance of Pokémon. The god of humanity. Bai. All things in the world have waveguides. By mastering the power of waveguides, you can control all waveguides. You have this talent. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. Do I have it? Surprise Future Pokémon Master. Ash. How can the power of this waveguide be used and awakened? How can I learn? Surprise Future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. By the way, do you know the power of waveguide? Can you teach me? Surprised Xiao Zhi heard that he has this ability. Even if he subconsciously seeks help from Bai, can he still learn the power of the waveguide? The god of humanity. Bai. The power of a waveguide requires a party who also possesses the power of a waveguide to guide it. God of humanity. Bai. To be honest, I can use the power of the waveguide, but I don't know how to guide others with the power of the waveguide. I can only use it for combat, I'm sorry. The priesthood of Bai is the god of humanity. It is the guardian god of humanity itself. All the special abilities that can be mastered and controlled by humans, Bai was born to be able to master them. You don't need to know its operating principle to use it directly. So, he doesn't know how to use the power of a waveguide to guide out the power of someone else's waveguide. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. Future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. Isn't your waveguide power guided by someone else's help? Curiosity the god of humanity. Bai. No, my guiding power is bestowed upon me by my divine duty, born without guidance. Shake your head weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Sleeping troubles. Cow Batch 4th Descendant. Ing. Is this the big shot? Kneel down, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. It's a bit outrageous. Hugging thighs, future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. So what should I do? Is there any other way to help me awaken the power of the Waveguide? Bitter and astringent God of Humanity. Su Bai. The number of Waveguide messengers is very small, and the probability of encountering them is very low. If you can encounter them, you can ask them for help. Don't worry, Waveguide messengers can sense each other. If they sense your presence, they will actively help you guide the power of the Waveguide. Touching the chin, future Pokémon Master. Ash. How low is it? Bitter smile, human god. Su Bai. Very low, your probability of encountering divine beasts is higher than encountering them. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. Chapter 5. Methods of Awakening Waveguide, Phoenix King's Eyes. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. Of course, there are other ways. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. There are two other ways. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. The second way is to master the divine beasts of Waveguide power, and you can also seek their help. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. Of course, their probability is also very small, but it is higher than the probability of encountering Waveguide messengers. Smile. The number of divine beasts that master the power of Waveguide is much higher than those Waveguide messengers, so the probability of encountering them is naturally higher. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. The third way is to subdue a Leopold. The Leopold tribe is naturally able to master the use of Waveguide power, and they can observe humans and Pokémon through the power of Waveguides. If you can gain their recognition, you can naturally let them guide you out of the power of Waveguides. Smile. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. Trainers with the talent of Waveguide power are not bad people. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. They will never refuse you. Smile. God of Humanity. Su Bai. How to find Leo Road. I think you can seek help from Dr. Oki. If Dr. Oki can't help you, I have no choice. Smile. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. If you were in my world, I could find a friend who knows how to guide you out. Smile. The friend Su Bai mentioned is naturally a super dream. Chao Meng has this kind of talent. Moreover, it is not suitable for him as a mere commodity who relies on divine power to master the power of the Waveguide. Chao Meng's understanding of the power of the Waveguide exceeds that of all the divine beasts he knows. Except for alpacas. After all, Arzeus is the source of all power in the world of Pokémon. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Is there a possibility that Koji can pass through your world? Funny striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Indeed. Smile. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. Stuck, the God of Humanity. Su Bai. Does this group have a time travel function? Stuck. Su Bai was stunned for a moment, then looked at the chat group in surprise. He had just flipped through the chat group. Does this chat group have other functions besides chatting? Why didn't he find it? Where is the time travel feature? Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Yes, there is an invitation function on the private chat page that can invite us to your world. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. In addition, the private chat page also has a trading function for our group members to exchange things and give each other as gifts. Harry Potter slowly explained. There really is. Su Bai entered the private chat page, and as expected, there are two functions on the private chat page. Invitation and transaction. The invitation function only requires sending an invitation, and the invitee can go to the world where the inviter is located through chat groups. The most important point is that this feature has no consumption and no limitations. No need to pay any price. As for the trading function, it is a very simple trading platform. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. Do you really have this function, Xiao Zhi? Do you want to come to my world? Smile if it's someone else, even if it's in a chat group. If they are not familiar, Su Bai may not take the initiative to help. But Xiao Zhi is different. Xiao Zhi was chosen by the Phoenix King as the hero of the rainbow, in other words, a person favored by the gods. He is the chosen savior by the Phoenix King, shouldering the responsibility of guarding the world of Pokémon. Just this one thing. Su Bai will lend a helping hand to Xiao Zhi, because it is the duty of the gods. Even if Xiao Zhi is the savior of another parallel world. Future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. Great, thank you, big shot. Laughing, weak, helpless, and pitiful fire-fighting G. Flame Spirit G. I'm curious why you just joined the group and are willing to help a little intelligence who is like a stranger. Curiosity Future Pokémon Master. Ash. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Indeed, you just joined the group. Curiosity the God of Humanity. Su Bai. Because he is the Rainbow Warrior chosen by the Phoenix King. Smile the God of Humanity. Su Bai. You can understand that he is the savior of his Pokémon world. Smile striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. The savior. Stuck, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Oh my goodness, there really is such a saying. Damn it, the future Pokémon Master. Ash. Me. The brave of the rainbow. The savior. Stuck, not to mention others. Xiao Zhi himself was also stunned by Su Bai's words. Wow, I am actually the chosen savior by the Phoenix King. I actually have this kind of background. Fourth adventurer. Ing. Is there any basis for this? Curiosity the God of Humanity. Su Bai. Xiao Zhi has a colorful feather of the Phoenix King in his hand, which is proof of the rainbow hero. Smile the God of Humanity. Su Bai. The strength of the Phoenix King may not be the strongest, but it has the most accurate eye for people. Since it has chosen you, it must indicate that you are the savior of the world you are in. Smile among many first-level gods, the strength of the Phoenix King is not outstanding. But one thing is that none of the first-level gods are as good as it. That's its gaze at people. Thief accurate. In the parallel world where Su Bai is located, the Phoenix King has selected multiple brave warriors from ancient times to the present day, all of whom have played a crucial role in saving the world. This is something that other divine beasts cannot compare to. Chapter 6. I am the deity of humanity and the creator. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The fourth descendant. Ing. Weak, helpless and pitiful flame spirit G. Good guy, I didn't expect that you, Xiao Zhi, with your thick eyebrows and big eyes, have a divine beast as a backing behind you. Stunned, weak, helpless, and pitiful flame spirit lady. Phoenix King, level 1 god, rainbow hero, you little one. Your child, I didn't expect that your kid still has a background. Damn it, this scumbag. Yan Lingji suddenly remembered that she was the one with the least background in the group. Behind Xiao Zhi lies the Phoenix King and Dr. Daimu. Behind Harry Potter lies Grindelwald. Naruto Vortex, that kid is not simple either. He is an orphan of the fourth Hokage, with half a nine-tailed, reincarnated son of the Six Paths Immortal. Not to mention Ing, she doesn't even need a backer because she herself is that backer. The same goes for Su Bai. As for her, the person who has lost his country, a wanted criminal in South Korea, and his former boss is still being detained. Damn it, I'm just too miserable. The future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. So, I am the hero of the rainbow. Bitter smile future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. I didn't expect Feng Wang to have such high expectations of me. Crying to death Xiao Zhi originally thought that traveling and seeing the Phoenix King was a kind of luck, and picking up the Phoenix King's feathers was even more fortunate among them. Never thought, behind this feather. Surprisingly, it has such a complex side. I actually became the savior appointed by the Phoenix King. This I'm a bit flattered and surprised. Do I have this ability? Feng Wang, do you believe me so much? Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. By the way, how did you become a god? Are you a new god created by that creator god? Curiosity the god of humanity. Su Bai. No. Shake your head the god of humanity. Su Bai. My parents are ordinary people, not trainers. Shake your head the god of humanity. Su Bai. When I was born, I was blessed by Arzeus, returned to my original form, and sublimated from it, becoming the new god. Nodding Su Bai's mother is an ordinary housewife, and her father is a small leader in a construction company. Neither of them is a vocational trainer. His birth was purely accidental. His superpower talent is extraordinary, in human society's terms, he is a natural superpower. When he was born, he caught the attention of the creator god Arzeus and received his blessings. The blessing of the creator god allowed Su Bai to return to the original form of humanity, sublimation, and various coincidences gave birth to him, the unique human god. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Weak, helpless, and pitiful Spark Lady. Flame Spirit Lady. Hanging Force. 6666, the fourth descendant. Ing. Fourth adventurer. Ing. It is recommended to ban the account. Disdain, the god of humanity. Su Bai. You can schedule a time when I will take you to find Xiao Meng. Smile future Pokémon Master. Ash. Is next week okay? I need to go back and find Dr. Daimu to learn some things. Nodding the god of humanity. Su Bai. Yes. Smile the god of humanity. Su Bai. I have something else to do, I'll leave first. Smile striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. What's going on? Curiosity the god of humanity. Su Bai. I have received takeout. Hee, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Future Pokémon Master. Ash. The fourth descendant. Ing. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Delivery. Stuck, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. What is it? Subway elderly looking at their phones, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. As a food delivery person, don't worry about these details. Nose-picking Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. I am simply curious that as a deity, you have fallen to the point of eating takeout. The god of humanity. Su Bai. Human god. Su Bai. Hey, Naruto Vortex, do you have any misunderstandings about the gods? Silent, the god of humanity. Su Bai. Can't gods eat takeout anymore? Silent, god of humanity. Su Bai. My parents are not at home, and I can't cook. I don't eat takeout. What do I eat? Instant noodles. Silent, Su Bai is a god. But he can't cook. His cooking skills can be described as a mess. Even pig wastewater tastes better than the rice he cooks. He doesn't eat takeout, what does he eat? Eating pig wastewater. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Maid, chef, you are a god. As a god, your treatment is not even inferior to that of a daimyo, right? Subway elderly looking at their phones, weak, helpless, and pitiful flame spirit G. This statement makes sense. Those powerful figures in my world have a lot of servants under them. As a god, you can't be alone, can you? Touching the chin, weak, helpless, and pitiful fire-fighting lady. Flame spirit lady. Eating takeout as a grand deity is damaging to the deity's image. Touching the chin, the god of humanity. Su-bai. The god of humanity. Su-bai. You two are no longer having any strange misunderstandings about the gods. Annoying, the god of humanity. Su-bai. Does God necessarily have a bunch of maids and servants? Rolling eyes, the god of humanity. Su-bai. As the saying goes, I come from an ordinary family and my status as a deity is not a reason for me to exploit others or prey on the people. The god of humanity. Su-bai. I am the god of humanity, and Arzeus bestowed upon me the divine duty of guarding humanity. I believe that I will not do anything that does not conform to my divine duty. Rolling eyes, Su-bai's emotions are very calm. As he said, he is the god of humanity, and his thoughts, emotions, and considerations all start from the human race itself. The most important thing is that he is not interested in those extravagant lifestyles. On the contrary, he prefers a plain and leisurely life. The more mundane and leisurely a life is, the more peaceful and secure the human population is. This is what he wants. Because he is a deity of humanity. Chapter 7. Trainers with 2.5 years of practice. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Terminator of the ninja realm. Naruto Vortex. The fourth descendant. Ing. Strong. Thumb the fourth descendant. Ing. With such enlightenment, I now begin to believe that you are a god. Ha ha ha. For Su-bai's words, Ing expressed high recognition. Because Ing saw from Su-bai the consciousness that a god should have. Just like those demon gods on the continent of Tibet. Demon gods love their loved ones, even surpassing their own power and even life. For example, the former ruler of the city of Mond, the lonely king of the tower, Decalopian. Once, Ing, like other foreign travelers, believed that the lonely king of the high tower was a tyrant. Later, she flipped through ancient books and learned about the other side of the lonely king of the high tower from Miss Lisa, the librarian. The other side that is completely different from historical records. The lonely king of the high tower is not a tyrant, he is just a way of loving others, which is somewhat heavy. Just like a strict father, who was worried that the harsh external environment would harm his own children, for safety reasons, he created an endless hurricane to protect the people of Mond in the city. Life and freedom, the lone king of the tower chose life. Completely ignoring the freedom that the people yearned for. In the battle against the tyrant, the lone king of the high tower saw the people of Mond's thirst for freedom and was willing to die, giving the position and power of the demon god to that wisp of freedom. The death of the demon god will not destroy Mond. The lone king of the high tower protected his people until his death. And that wisp of wind was the later wind god Barbatos. Terminator of the ninja realm. Naruto Vortex. Suddenly realizing how dark my mind is. Cover face, strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Darkness is darkness, we are not a decent person. Nose-picking Harry Potter said it doesn't matter. Because he is not a good person at all. He is the future Dark Demon King, the most evil demon king in history. Psychological darkness. Is there any problem? Isn't it a standard character for the dark and gloomy mind of the Dark Demon King? I am a big villain. Terminator of the ninja realm. Naruto Vortex. Weak, helpless and pitiful spark lady. Flame Spirit Lady. Amazing, you have self-awareness. Like, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. The God of Humanity. Su-bai. No need to say, the takeout has arrived. Goodbye, da-da-da. The sound of hard objects hitting the glass echoed from the balcony, and Su-bai immediately arrived at the balcony. On the balcony, there stood a massive statue of Baijiao. And the delivery of Su-bai is placed in the device on the back of Baijiao. A standalone Pokémon deliverman. Su-bai's gaze fell on Baijiao's paw, which had a special foot ring. It turns out to be a wild Pokémon who runs takeout part-time. In this world, the relationship between humans and Pokémon is very harmonious. Pokémon are present in all walks of life in human society. Whether wild or owned. The choices between Pokémon and trainers are mutual. While trainers choose Pokémon, Pokémon is also choosing trainers. Not all Pokémon want trainers. Some reclusive Pokémon are unwilling to become someone else's Pokémon. At the same time, they also crave to become stronger. I want energy blocks that can become stronger. So, human society has added a group of wild Pokémon who work part-time and earn money. For example, the delivery man in front of me, Baijiao, is one of those wild Pokémon who run part-time jobs. The foot ring on the claw is a device for positioning, navigation, and order-taking in the wild Pokémon. Compared to intimately approaching, his big head rubbed against Su-bai's body. Appearing very enthusiastic. This is certainly not caused by its personality. Even if it has a better personality, it is not without a trainer. It is passionate about Su-bai entirely because of her identity. The God of Humanity, the supernatural beast of the Pokémon world. It is a true deity. Who doesn't want to get close to the gods? I am a fool if I have the chance to be uncertain. Don't procrastinate, I'm not the Phoenix King. As for being so enthusiastic. Su-bai pushed away Baijiao's big head helplessly. Reaching out to take out one's own takeout from the device on the back of the statue, and then reaching out with a gesture. A regular energy block fell into Su-bai's hands. The quality is average. His parents are not trainers, so naturally there won't be any advanced energy blocks at home. However, Baijiao is also very satisfied. After all, for wild Pokémon, some food is good, there are not so many requirements. Compared to. Baijiao swallowed the energy cube in one gulp, then extended his brain bag over, rubbed it, and left here satisfied. Su-bai returned to her room with takeout, handed her rolled ear portion, and then returned to her own room. She turned on her computer and was selecting some programs to prepare for dinner. Who knew, the phone rang at this moment. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, chicken, 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 you're so beautiful. Hello everyone, I have been practicing for 2.5 years. Phone ringtone, hello, who? Su-bai opened the takeout box and ate while answering the phone. Of course it's your only friend, the future league champion, the world's most beautiful girl, Fufula. A familiar voice came from the other end of the phone. Su-bai immediately frowned. Slowly put down the chopsticks in your hand. Zhou Fufu, why are you calling me when you don't have class at this time? I won't cause trouble again, will I? Don't do it, last time I helped you wipe your butt, I almost got scolded to death by my mother. Are you here again? Looking for flowers and review tickets. Chapter 8. The Wrath of the Gods, Cruel and Bloody, New. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Zhou Fufu, Su-bai's only human friend, was also his childhood sweetheart who grew up together. Of course, this childhood sweetheart is just a playmate. There is no strange mix of romantic relationships between men and women. At least, Su-bai is not very interested in Fufu this week. Because this guy is too stupid. Yes, it's just a fool. Just the word stupid may not be enough to summarize her behavior. You should add the word super big before the idiot. Super stupid, barely applicable to Zhou Fufu. Zhou Fufu and Su Bai were born on the same year, month, and day, and Zhou Fufu was slightly 1 hour later than Su Bai. Her father and Su Bai's father are good friends and colleagues. Frequent business trips together. But Zhou Fufu's mother's cooking skills are slightly better than Su Bai's. She can eat it, but it's unpleasant. Their house is on the next street, very close. Whenever her father is on a business trip and her mother is responsible for cooking, Su Bai's family always finds Zhou Fufu's figure at the first time. Every time I have to complain about her mother's cooking skills at the dinner table. It can be said that she is very filial, a great filial daughter. However, at that time, Su Bai felt very uncomfortable. He always feels that Zhou Fufu is acting strangely towards him. Besides, Zhou Fufu's personality is carefree, to put it simply, she lacks a single muscle and seems to have never used her brain before. Never consider the consequences when doing things. What makes Su Bai speechless the most is that he always thinks of him when something happens and asks him to wipe his butt. It's very speechless. Good guy, I'm a first-class god, do you treat me like toilet paper? In Su Bai's eyes, Zhou Fufu is just a super troublesome walking person. Xiao Bai, have you fallen asleep? Have you forgotten what day it is today? Zhou Fufu on the other end of the phone shouted loudly. Day. What day can it be today? It's still a long time before our birthday, isn't it? Su Bai shook her head and said slowly. He really doesn't remember what special day it was today. Damn it, Xiao Bai, you really fell asleep. Today is the day we graduate and become trainers. The whole class is picking Pokémon, where are you from? On such an important day, why don't you come? Zhou Fufu's voice suddenly increased on the other end of the phone. Shocking, Su Bai unconsciously took her phone away. Zhou Fufu, this idiot, why are you shouting so loudly? You are the one who slept foolishly, Zhou Fufu. It's you who graduated, it's none of my business. I'm not a student at your school, why am I here? Su Bai is very speechless. Very, very speechless. Zhou Fufu, what about your IQ? Before Su Bai's identity was exposed, she was also a student and a classmate of Zhou Fufu. Unlike Zhou Fufu's identity as a scumbag, Su Bai was known as a top student during her school years. However, his student career came to an end at the age of 10. Some forces have learned of his divine identity and want to take him away, brainwashing him into their tools. Afterwards. It's a very bloody scene. Su Bai was furious. Subsequently, a very cold and cruel side was displayed. Su Bai uprooted and eradicated all the forces that extended towards him. It is a true eradication of grass and roots. There is no exception to those who have connections with those forces. All were killed. Whether you are an ordinary person or a trainer. As long as it is related to them. Everyone is going to die. Blood flows into a river, and corpses are scattered everywhere. It was the most authentic portrayal at that time. The Alliance investigator who experienced that incident still has a very serious psychological shadow to this day. There are many deaths and a wide range of impacts. This incident caused a lot of trouble at that time. Startling the Elven Alliance around the world. At that time, Su Bai's identity was made public. Known to all trainers around the world. At this point, he ended his student career. Although the school still retains his academic record, he has never returned again. After that incident. Cruel and ruthless, with a strong temper. If one word does not agree, the entire clan will be executed. Not to provoke has become a label given to Su Bai by trainers around the world. Su Bai expressed dissatisfaction with this. This is slander, slander. He is cruel and ruthless, with a big temper. Is he cruel there? Where did you get angry? His temper is well known in the divine beast circle. When other divine beasts are angry, they can destroy the sky and the earth, marking an indistinguishable death. If you don't say anything else, just say you don't know how to fly and chubby fish, these two can be considered famous. Every time they wake up, the global continental plates shake and various tsunami disasters occur. When they dry up, this situation becomes even more severe. Not to mention when they are angry. Compared to them, Su Bai admits to having a good temper. At least, he won't affect the innocent. He is cruel and ruthless, usually only giving to those who do not want to die. If you don't provoke Su Bai, she is definitely the one with the best temper. If provoked, then you and your entire clan should go back and wait to die. Su Bai is very vengeful and does not seek revenge overnight. If I say I'll mess with you, I'll mess with you. Revenge must be repaid, kindness must be repaid. Your sister, what nonsense are you talking about? You still have your academic record. There is also a seat for you in the class. Why is it not related to you anymore? Hurry up, come and choose Bakmeng. I'm not interested, I'll give you my share. Su Bai shook her head and refused Zhou Fufu. There are some differences between the Pokémon world he is in and the Pokémon world where Xiao Zhi is located. For example, in terms of the age of the trainer. In the Pokémon world where Xiao Zhi is located, one only needs to be 10 years old to go to a nearby research institute to receive the initial Pokémon. In the world where Su Bai is located, she needs to reach adulthood and complete her junior high school education in order to receive her initial Pokémon and start her career as a trainer. Whether to receive or not depends entirely on personal preference. The Pokémon quota can also be traded. For example, Su Bai's mother did not receive her Pokémon due to her family background, but instead sold her Pokémon quota to her classmates and continued her college education with the money from selling her Pokémon. As for being a trainer, forget it. He is a first-class god and runs to become a trainer. Isn't this clearly a low-level fried fish? What kind of trainer can withstand his attacks? There were quite a few heavenly-level trainers who died in his hands 8 years ago. There are even a few top trainers among them who have the ability to compete for championship positions. The most important point. Being a trainer undermines the dignity of his deity. If other divine beasts know, he will be laughed at for at least 3 years. You kid. Zhou Fufu on the other end of the phone died speechless. Zhou Fufu, when talking to the gods, you need to respect them, understand? Zhou Fufu. Damn it, don't think you're just a god. I'm the future world's strongest league champion. Zhou Fufu exclaimed loudly. Chapter 9. Master Ball conquers me. A super strong world. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. World's strongest league champion. Hee hee. Su Bai unconsciously smiled. The laughter was filled with mockery. Zhou Fufu is as confident as ever, and others don't know. Doesn't he still know how much weight this guy weighs? My academic performance is always at the bottom, and my teacher is a thorn in my side. Lazy, if you can lie down, you will definitely not sit. Zhou Fufu's biological mother felt that this daughter was hopeless. With her personality, can she endure hardship outside? Do you really live as a trainer by traveling and playing around? Zhou Fufu's dream is very ideal, but the reality is very emotional. Zhou Fufu's biological mother doesn't think her daughter can adapt to the harsh life of the trainer. League champion. Wash and sleep, there will be in your dreams. What are you saying? Are you looking down on me? Xiao Bai, let me tell you, don't deceive a girl into being poor. Zhou Fufu shouted loudly. That's called being extremely angry. She was actually questioned, and was also subjected to strange emotions. Damn it. Am I, Fufu, not worthy of becoming the future world champion? That's right, I just looked down on you. Is there a problem? Su Bai's tone is plain. Without any mercy. Ah. Xiao Bai, you damn it, ah. Humph, do you like to come or not? Sooner or later, when I get the master's ball, I'll put you in the goal. Zhou Fufu snorted coldly, dropped a cold sentence, and hung up the phone. Silly Fufu, Master Ball can't conquer God. Master Ball is the most precious item in the game, capable of 100% conquering any Pokémon, including divine beasts. However, that is just an effect in the game. The Master Ball in the real world is also the most precious prop and the highest technological crystallization of ancient human civilization. It can ignore any conditions and completely conquer any Pokémon under the Divine Beast. The Divine Beast belongs entirely to another level. Master Ball cannot defeat the Divine Beast at all. The power possessed by the Divine Beast is too powerful, and the Master Ball cannot accommodate the power of the Divine Beast, let alone forcibly subdue it. Any Divine Beast can break free from the constraints of the Master Ball. Unless it is voluntary, there is no elf ball in the world that can forcibly subdue divine beasts. This is related to Arzeus. When Arzeus created this world, his improper operation led to an imbalance of power in the parallel world where Su Bai was located. Whether it's Pokémon or gods, the power they can wield is extremely powerful. Even humans are more resistant to beating than humans in other parallel worlds. Simply put, the divine beast Pokémon in his world is stronger than his colleagues in other parallel worlds. Especially in this world, there is an extra super divine beast compared to other parallel worlds. Hello, Fufu, will that adult come or not? As soon as Zhou Fufu hung up the phone, her friend leaned over and whispered in Zhou Fufu's ear to inquire about Su Bai's situation. For that mysterious classmate, their class and even the entire school know who it is. They just dare not discuss it. After all, the tragedy 8 years ago is still vividly remembered, and the bloody scene still makes people feel fearful today. Even if they know afterwards that it was those people who caused it, they still unconsciously feel fear. Su Bai is too close to them. Standing beside him was a nuclear bomb that could explode at any moment. Who can be at ease? Humph, if he doesn't come, forget it. When I get the Master Ball, he'll know what cruelty is. Zhou Fufu said displeased. Don't you come. Zhou Fufu's friend suddenly breathed a sigh of relief. If not, they would all be on edge. Teacher, Su Bai said he gave me his spot. Zhou Fufu came to the podium and explained the situation to the homeroom teacher. The homeroom teacher had no doubts and directly handed over the quota for Su Bai to Zhou Fufu. The only one in the whole school who dares to speak to Su Bai in that tone is Zhou Fufu. After all, he is a childhood sweetheart of God. As for the quota, who won't give it to her? Alright, everyone, it's our class's turn soon. Prepare the Pokémon Ball, open the Pokémon Guide app on your phone, log into your trainer account, bind the Pokémon Ball in your hand, and when you hear the notification, go out and queue up. Don't cut in line. Remember, the Pokéball in your hand can only be linked to your own trainer account, don't link it to someone else's account. The homeroom teacher stood on the podium, explaining the precautions one after another, until the horn in their class sounded a notification before organizing the students to go to the place where they could collect their Pokémon. On the clock tower of the school, Su Bai's figure quietly arrived with an indifferent expression. Looking at the long queue of students below, Zhou Fufu, who was still chatting with her companions, her gaze remained calm. Didn't you say you couldn't come? In the end, you still came. This is what you humans call, knife mouth, tofu heart. The figure of Xiaomeng appeared behind Su Bai at some point, pretending to be cold and full of ridicule towards her. I promised her. Su Bai's gaze remained calm as she looked down at Zhou Fufu below, speaking in a calm tone. Witnessing her becoming a trainer. This is what Su Bai promised her. When teeth are used as gold, what Su Bai can say must be done. If he promised Zhou Fufu, he would definitely do it. If you witness her becoming a trainer, then Su Bai will not be absent. This is his way of doing things. Haha. I can tell that you care a lot about her. Chao Meng suddenly said. You a Pokémon, what do you know about caring or not caring? Su Bai turned around with a mocking expression on her face. I don't understand, do you understand? Aren't you also a Pokémon? What are you pretending to be? Chao Meng didn't take this anger and immediately retaliated. Everyone is Pokémon, why are you pretending to be scallions? In the evening, Su Bai finished lunch and was about to open her computer to play a few games when she received another message from Zhou Fufu on her phone. A photo. The photo is a group photo of Zhou Fufu and two Pokémon. Based on the situation of Pokémon, it should be the two initial Pokémon she received. Xiao Huolong and Mu Shougong. Both are from the Imperial Academy, a great Pokémon with great potential and promising future development. It seems that Zhou Fufu did her homework in advance. I hope this guy's journey as a trainer can go smoothly. Don't give up halfway. Don't let down the choices of those two imperial families. Chapter 10. Illustrated Guide No XXXX. New. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Green Health Chat Group. Future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. Why, is Big Boss Su here? Knocking on the door of the future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. At the God of Humanity. Su Bai, is there. Politely knocking on the door of the God of Humanity. Su Bai. What's up? Question mark, future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. Well, I told Dr. Omi about you. Dr. Omi is very curious about you. May I ask if you can give him a copy of your guidebook information? Trembling, Xiao Zhi's tone was very humble. He didn't know if his words would offend Su Bai. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. My illustrated information. Stuck, the God of Humanity. Su Bai. Why do you want my guidebook information? The world you are in does not have my presence, nor can my information be detected. Scratching head, Su Bai possesses uniqueness, which is truly unique and only exists in the current universe. In other parallel worlds of Pokémon, there is no presence or record of him. His guidebook information is optional. Future Pokémon Master. Xiao Zhi. Well, Dr. Oki wants to improve the information in the guidebook, so. Embarrassment. The elf guidebook is not omniscient and omnipotent. There are countless Pokémon in the world that have not been included in the elf guidebook. To improve the information in the guidebook, it is necessary to rely on countless trainers to go to various parts of the world and collect information. This is different from the parallel world where Su Bai is located. The parallel world where Su Bai is located, as early as the ancient times, humans had completed the collection of all Pokémon. The current human civilization's understanding of Pokémon also inherits the knowledge of ancient human civilization. The Elf Guidebook of contemporary trainers is mostly used as a query tool and science popularization tool. An identification of the trainer. Human God. Su Bai. Oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment, future Pokémon Master. Ash. Is this really possible? Will it not offend you? Surprised Xiao Zhi was ready to be rejected, but what he didn't expect was that Su Bai didn't refuse him. This surprised him very much. The God of Humanity. Su Bai. It's just a guidebook information, not enough to offend me, let alone, can you still pry into my privacy with just one piece of information? Rolling eyes, the guidebook information is not any private information, it is just a very simple and rough introduction to information, and there is no mention of privacy at all. Moreover, his guidebook information has long been included in the elf guidebook of his world, so there's nothing to be alarmed about. When Xiao Zhi arrives in his world and comes into contact with the elf guidebook of his world, he will know sooner or later. Since that's the case, why bother to cover up and pretend to be mysterious? It's completely unnecessary. Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Big shots are impressive. Like, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. By the way, I'm also curious about Su Bai's guidebook information, Kong Kong. Funny fourth adventurer. Ing. If I remember correctly, Pokémon can all be tamed, right? Su Bai, are you not afraid of being tamed? Curiosity the fourth descendant. Ing. You are not afraid of ordinary Pokéball, are you not afraid of Master Ball? Curiosity the god of humanity. Su Bai. Not afraid. Calm the god of humanity. Su Bai. At the beginning of my creation, there were some accidents in the world of Pokémon, which caused a serious imbalance in my world and resulted in the power we controlled far exceeding that of other parallel universes. The god of humanity. Su Bai. The Master Ball in your mouth simply cannot accommodate the power of the next deity. The god of humanity. Su Bai. We only need a little force to break free from the constraints of the Master Ball. Fourth adventurer. Ing. Weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Serious imbalance. To what extent is the imbalance? Curiosity striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Sleeping trough, do you mean that the divine beasts in your world are more powerful than those in the world where Ash resides? Curiosity the god of humanity. Su Bai. Yes. Nodding Su Bai nodded. Their power at their disposal is indeed greater than that of their colleagues in other parallel worlds. Otherwise, he wouldn't choose to compete with Chao Meng in the universe. The aftermath of their battle can even affect an entire galaxy, and if they fight on Earth, they dare not imagine what Earth will become. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Is Pokémon stronger than Pokémon in the world where Ash resides? Curiosity the god of humanity. Su Bai. Well, those of the same level are stronger. Nodding striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. If that's the case, Xiao Zhi will conquer Pokémon in your world and then return to his own world to play dojo and compete. Isn't it like encountering gods, killing gods, and encountering Buddhas? Mom, this can be there. Surprise weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Weak, helpless, and pitiful fire fighting G. Flame spirit G. Good guy, you know Pokémon. You're doing this kind of operation and bullying the indigenous people. Hahaha striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. In any case, Xiao Zhi is also an indigenous person. This is called the rational use of resources, and it's foolish to criticize him if he can't get away with it. Crossed waist Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Jia, truly the future Black Demon King, Potter, you are really a villain. Jia, strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Jia, what should the Dark Lord not be a bad guy? Be the savior. Jia, Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. The villains share similar views. Handshake strive to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Jia. Handshake weak, helpless, and pitiful fire fighting G. Flame spirit G. Don't be Jia anymore, it's causing our group to lose good people. Rolling eyes, striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. Do we have good people in our group? Shocked Terminator of the Ninja Realm. Naruto Vortex. Who is a good person? Shocked weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Nima, am I not a good person? Fury weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. You two bastards, without any reason, have defiled people's innocence. I am not a good person. Xiao Zhi is not a good person. Ing is not a good person. Su Bai is not a good person. Disdain, terminator of the ninja realm. Naruto Vortex. Koji, Ing, Su Bai, these three are good people. I have no objection, but as for you, I hold a skeptical attitude. Disdain, when did your flame spirit G become a good person? Don't you have any points in mind? Who is a good person who kills and sets fire to all evil deeds? Who is a good person who is a killer? I'm sorry. Striving to become the Dark Lord. Harry Potter. I agree with Naruto's statement. Disdainful, weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Weak, helpless, and pitiful spark lady. Flame spirit lady. Nima. Lin Bei is furious fourth descendant. Ing. You guys, don't digress from the topic. Helpless human god. Su Bai. At future Pokémon master. Xiao Zhi, I have sent you the Pokémon Atlas of my world. My Pokémon ID is NOXXXX. There are so few review tickets and flowers, crying to death.